Alright, what's going on, guys? Franchise City here, also as Austin. Today, I have a special gameplay for you guys here in MLB 2K13. It'll be the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. And this sounds weird talking about baseball, but it is only a month away. Actually, we're in spring training right now, but the real baseball starts in about a month, the opening day and stuff like that. So I'm really pumped for that, but MLB 2K13 came out today, and I'm just going to give my first impressions and thoughts on it. That's pretty much what I do for every game that comes out. And also, pretty much on the first day, I just like to play a bunch of ranked games and online matches, and also I like to play just some regular games. I mean, sometimes I start out on association and my franchise mode, but for the most part, I just kind of just play for fun the first day and kind of get to know what I'm going to be doing for the series and for my other series, like how hard the game is and stuff like that. And this was a really good gameplay. And overall, my first impressions, I mean, honestly, I feel that the game is something that I have to get used to before I can really say if I like it or not. So far today, I mean, it's been okay, but I definitely have to get used to this. I don't know if it's just me or the game, but a lot of the things that happen in 2K12 I see happening here in this game. You'll see a lot of them in this game in particular. And first of all, I just want to say that I really like what they did to the fielding. There is some BS plays that happen, like, and look at that right there. I don't know how I ran by the ball, but and the rosters are really nice. I really like the updated rosters, but you see Ichiro's in here, but a lot of the players are injured, like you won't see Granderson, because a lot of them are injured. So just this, it's kind of an even game because the Yankees have so many players injured. But back to what I was saying, I like the fielding, how it's improved, and also I like the pitching. The pitching is a lot more of a challenge than before. Honestly, I feel this is the first game for my series, like pretty much for any other game, like NBA, NCAA football, NCAA basketball, and Madden, pretty much all those, I can just pick a selected difficulty. But for this game, I'm definitely going to have to mix up the sliders. I've never used sliders because it's just too much work over something that really doesn't make much of a difference in my opinion. I could just either go for a little bit of a challenge or go for a little bit of an easy edge. So, and look at that play right there. I don't know how he ran so fast, but in this game, I'm definitely going to have to use the sliders. It seems like, for me, it's impossible to hit the ball. Like, right here, you see me getting on base a lot, but it's so difficult. I don't know why, but it's like, this isn't a bad example because in this game, I do get a bunch of hits, but I just can't bring in runs as well. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. It seems like whenever I even get men on base, I just can't bring them in. I don't know if it's because I'm doing bad or what, but here's an example of why it might not be that I'm doing bad, because of the fact that every ranked game I get into, I played about 3 or 4 games of those today. Every game, I either won 1-0 or they won 1-0. There was nobody who scored. I mean, maybe one time they scored over 2 runs. I think one guy had like 3 or 4 runs, actually. But it seems like when I'm playing ranked games versus other live people, we can't get runs. And that's just, it's not fun. I mean, baseball is not necessarily the most exciting sport anyway, so it's really even more frustrating when you can't hit the ball at all. And it was really ridiculous because I knew I was better than him. Like, he swung at every single pitch I threw. Like, even if it was in the dirt, he swung at every pitch, but I just happened to throw one over the middle, and he ended up driving out of the park for a home run. So he just got lucky that one pitch, and I can't hit the ball. I'm being selective, and I just can't get hits. And it was pretty funny too. I'll actually show you that gameplay, so I'm not going to spoil the rest of it. And look at that nice K right there. I still think the pitching is really easy. What I'm probably going to end up doing, just comparing it to the other comparing it to, I guess, the actual modes for difficulty you can play in. I'm probably going to end up in my association or franchise. I'm probably going to make it so my fielding is at the top level, pitching is at the top level. I think that's legend or something like that. And then my hitting is going to be at pro. Believe it or not, I am dropping down to pro for hitting around that area, maybe a little bit higher. I don't know, because I'm really good at pitching. I don't really have any difficulties. I mean, but I still want it to be a challenge. Like, I want them to be able to score 8 or 9 runs a game. But at the same time, I want to be able to hit the ball as well, and I just don't see myself doing that. Again, the fielding is better. Like, it's not as overpowered. I mean, there's still those plays where you're like, really 2K, but for the most part it's better. And overall, I'm not going to say I don't like the game because it just came out. There's a lot of stuff that can be improved. I really like the stadium designs and stuff. I feel like baseball, it's the most important to get the designs on the stadium right, because those are kind of the most memorable ones. If you look at stadiums like Fenway, those are the ones that you remember the most. Like, I don't know, that's just my opinion, that you remember just that outlook of the stadium and stuff like that more than you would like an NBA stadium or something. But I'm I'm really glad that they got all the graphics right. And again, I don't know why they're doing this $1 million challenge, and they can't even afford to fund their game. And also, have you guys noticed there's like no advertising? Like, you see the show advertisements everywhere, but this game you rarely see like any advertisements at all. And I did see one advertisement on ESPN.com, but attached to it was NBA 2K10, or I mean 2K13. Wow, I'm really behind. 2K13. So to me, it just seems like they don't really have faith in this game. But honestly, it's not that bad. I've heard some really good things about the show this year, so I don't know. Maybe that's better. But another thing that I don't really like with the controls, and I think this is a huge thing. I'll probably talk about this in the next episode more. Just the controls of the game that I think they should improve. But it seems like to me the controls are just too complicated, and it seems like you're only using the analog stick in the whole game. You're not using any other controls. It's pretty, or the right thumbstick, that's what you call it. But, and again, it really sucks too, because the thumbstick isn't even that good. For the PS3, the thumbstick is really precision. Like, you can really have precision with a thumbstick. But anyways, the gameplay is pretty much winding down. I want to talk about that more in my next video, how they should improve it, and just kind of a comparison to 2K13. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and here's the last play.
Out. Now you have the potential of a big inning. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
There's a swing and a ball into straightaway center. This ball is tagged. And a great catch by Ellsbury.
Well, just kidding. That was just ridiculous. We just got robbed so hard there. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just why do you have so many plays where you get robbed? I just find that ridiculous. But we do get another base hit right there, and we end up getting on base again. So it's all right. We're still in this game. We still have a chance. Just hopefully we don't get into a double play. And here's the final play of the game.
Ball hitter. He got the fastball and ripped it into left.
And here's now a swing. Oh, he got it all. That is deep left center field. This ball is way back, and goodbye, home run. This ball game is over.
Well, the hometown fans going home in celebratory fashion, Gary, as they win this one.